Well, hey guys, I hope y'all are doing well today. My name is Emily Norman, and I'm so excited to be here talking about Judd's awesome, amazing, wonderful book, Pursued. Today, we're going to be checking out chapter 8 of Pursued called Renewing the Relationship. In this chapter, Judd talks about what God desires for us. He says, so God desires more than just us coming to faith and accepting forgiveness. It's also about entering into this process of becoming more like Christ, and it's a lifelong process. And I love how Judd explains what God desires for us, how He wants more than us just to accept His grace, but He wants us to enter into this process of us becoming more like Christ. And to start this process of becoming more like Christ, we have to give God control by moving to the passenger seat. Judd explains how hard it can be not to be the driver, not to be the one in control. I know that when I was in 7th grade, where are my 7th graders at, by the way? Okay, anyways, when I was in 7th grade, my older brother had just got his license, and I thought it was so cool. I was gonna have my own personal chauffeur, but it didn't exactly turn out this way. It turns out my brother was a pretty scary, horrible driver, right? And I remember being scared out of my mind anytime I was in the car with him. I just remember one time being like, Lord, please let me make it to the mall today. I just want to shop. And I remember how I used to pray when I was in the car with him, and how I used to think that I should be the one driving, that I should be the one in control. I mean, I didn't have a driver's license. I was only in 7th grade, but I remember that feeling of I should be the one driving. I want to take control right now. And I think when it comes to our relationship with God, so many of us are still trying to drive and take control from the passenger seat. We have accepted God's grace and forgiveness, but when it comes to our lives, there are parts that are off limits. You know, the road is closed. God's not allowed to drive there. Like, He can go there, down this road or down that road, but like not this one, right? It's off limits. And I want to encourage you today with this. I want to encourage you to open all the roads in your life. I know that when I allowed God to start going down some roads and driving down roads that I didn't want Him to be in control of, is the best thing that I ever did. It began to heal me, and it challenged me, and it made me become more like Christ. The more I let Him drive, the more I gave Him control, the more like Christ I started to become. And I want to challenge you to do the same. Move out of the driver's seat, open all the roads for Him. Do this today. Talk to God about what fears you may have about Him taking control of your life. Let Him drive even when it's scary. And when you do this, not only do we overcome our fears, but we put our faith in God and become more like Jesus. Well, guys, that's all I had for you today. I hope you guys are doing wonderful, and I can't wait to see you next time. Till next time, excuse me. I'm so excited right now. I can barely control my words. I'm just so excited. Can't wait to see you till next time. Adios. See you later. Word to your mother. Goodbye. Peace. It's like an explosion. Okay. I'm gonna go. How do you turn this thing off?